Before we jump in, put a happy face in the comments if you've been enjoying my videos. Now, let's talk about the most famous fitness goal on earth, 10,000 steps a day. Your watch buzzes, your phone nags, your friend posts a screenshot like they just conquered Mount Everest, and you're thinking, Doc, is 10,000 actually science? Or is this just wearable wizard mythology? Plot twist, 10,000 steps didn't start as a medical prescription. It started as marketing. In the 1960s, a Japanese company sold a pedometer called, maybe it's pronounced Manko Kia, a 10,000 step meter. Catchy, memorable, and honestly, better branding than please move more than the average houseplant. So I ran a thought experiment. What if you did 10,000 steps every day for 30 straight days? No heroic gym sessions, just walking. What would happen to your weight, your mood, and your blood pressure? And most importantly, should you even bother aiming for 10,000? First, the number itself. One of the most cited step studies is association of step volume and intensity with all-cause mortality among older women. It was in JAMA Internal Medicine 2019. Women who averaged about 4,400 steps a day had lower mortality than those around 2,700. And the benefit tended to level off around 7,500 steps a day. Translation? You don't need 10,000 steps to get meaningful health benefits. A bigger look across multiple cohorts, daily steps and all-cause mortality, a meta-analysis of 15 international cohorts, published in Lancet Public Health 2022, also found a dose-response pattern. More steps, lower risk, with a plateau zone that often lands in the 6,000 to 10,000 range, depending on age. Again, the real magic number is more than yesterday. Okay, but your goal isn't a mortality curve. Your goal is the bathroom scale for many. So does 10,000 steps a day help with weight loss? Here's the root cause truth. Weight loss isn't just calories. It's hormones, appetite signals, sleep, stress, food quality, and how much your body fights when you change. Walking helps because it raises daily energy use without I'm starving, feed me everything effect that intense workouts can trigger in some people. It also boosts NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is a fancy way of saying you're moving more outside the gym. And that matters. Now, in research, a classic trial is literally entitled Effects of 10,000 Steps Per Day Goal in Overweight Adults. It was published in the Journal of Physical Activity and Health in 2006. These were sedentary adults with overweight, obesity prescribed a 10,000 step goal. The theme was simple. People who adhered better tended to do better over time. The plan that works is the plan you repeat. But let me manage expectations for the 30 days crowd. And let's be clear, walking is a powerful supporting actor for fat loss, but nutrition is the lead role. If your food environment is ultra-processed, liquid calories, and snacky, 10,000 steps can feel like draining a bathtub while the faucet is still on. The best combo for weight loss is simple. Walk more, eat real food, prioritize protein, and don't let sleep and stress quietly sabotage your appetite hormones. If you want a practical expectation for 30 days, many people won't lose 20 pounds, but they may lose a couple. Drop a little waist, feel less puffy, and notice better energy. And even if the scale barely moves, you've built a habit that makes future weight loss easier because your baseline activity is higher. If you start at 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day and jump to 10,000, you're adding thousands of steps, often a few extra miles. For many adults, that can mean an extra few hundred calories burned per day. Over a month, that can move the needle, unless you accidentally eat back the difference. Your steps pay the bill. Your snack cancels the payment. So in a realistic 30-day 10K challenge, what would you likely notice? Week 1, your body files a complaint. Calves, feet, hips, not injury, just hello, we exist. We also discover every crack in every sidewalk. Week 2, mood upgrades. A major systematic review meta-analysis entitled Daily Step Count in Depression in Adults, published in JAMA Network Open 2024, found higher daily steps were associated with fewer depressive symptoms, with benefits showing up even above the 5,000 step range. Translation? Your brain likes walks. Week 3. Your clothes may change before your scale does. That's common. Walking can improve insulin sensitivity and reduce metabolic friction. especially if you add short walks after meals. Blood sugar spikes less, insulin surges less, and the body gets more willing to burn stored energy over time. Week 4, identity shift. This is where walking stops being a challenge and starts being what you do. And identity beats motivation, especially on a rainy Tuesday. Now, blood pressure. Walking is one of the best side effect-free blood pressure prescriptions we have. If I could put it in a pill, insurance would require prior authorization and 3 failed attempts at sitting still. A study with a very specific title, Walking 10,000 Steps a Day or More Reduces Blood Pressure and Sympathetic Nerve Activity in Mild Essential Hypertension, published by Heart Research in 2000, found that people with mild hypertension who walked more improved blood pressure and lowered markers linked to sympathetic fight or flight activity. That matters because high blood pressure is often not a salt story. It's stress biology, insulin resistance, and stiff blood vessels. Even observational data point the same way. Association of Habitual Physical Activity with Home Blood Pressure in the Journal of the American Heart Association 2021 found that each additional 1,000 steps a day was associated with lower home blood pressure readings. Small daily choices add up. So, does 10,000 matter? My honest answer, 10,000 is not a magic threshold. It's a motivational landmark. For many people, aiming for 10,000 is a practical way to break out of a sedentary life. But if 10,000 makes you feel like a failure on busy days, then 10,000 is not your friend. It's your frenemy. Here's what I recommend instead. A step ladder. Track your baseline for 3 days. No judgment, just data. Then add 1,000 to 2,000 steps a day for 2 weeks. When that feels normal, add more. Your joints, your schedule, and your future self will thank you. Now, tactics, because just walk more is not a plan. Number 1. Attach walking to something you already do. If you have a phone call, walk. Listening to a podcast, walk. After dinner, walk. Number 2. Use 3 10s. 3 10-minute walks are easier than 1 30-minute block. And after meal walks are especially helpful for glucose control. Number 3. Make friction your friend. Park farther. Take stairs. Walk the cart back. Revolutionary, I know. Number 4, protect your feet. Many step goals die not from laziness, but from plantar fasciitis and bad shoes. Comfort is compliance. And if you've made it this far, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who thinks steps don't count unless it's a sweaty workout. Walking counts. Your mitochondria don't require you to suffer to improve. So here's the New Year's takeaway. Chase consistency, not perfection. If you hit 10,000 steps a day, fantastic. If you hit 7,000 most days, still fantastic. If you start at 3,000 and climb steadily, you're doing the thing that actually changes lives. You're changing your baseline. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your current average step count? And what's your realistic goal for January? Drop it in the comments, because your comment might be the nudge someone else needs. And for more practical root cause strategies for fat loss and metabolic health, check the playlist and links in the description. And remember, the best step goal is the one you can keep when life gets busy.